This is something that I worked on extensively here in Prince William County, where we've worked together with the schools and with the business community, including the Chamber of Commerce, to make sure that our kids, by the time they graduate from high school, and we start in the junior high school level, make sure that they have the skills, and in some cases the certifications necessary in order to compete in the workforce. Now, there's a lot of reform that's needed. On the federal level, one thing that I support is the HERO Act. This was introduced by Senator Mike Lee, and what this would allow, what would happen is that instead of the federal government, from a very top-down approach, the United States Department of Education setting the certification, setting the accreditation criteria, it would be up to the states working together with the business community, working together with the various chambers of commerce, and to determine what actually do our kids need to compete in today's economy. And that is what I would support. This would mean that it's no longer the federal government, but it's going to be the state governments working together with all of you. And I think that what we ought to do is not just, accredit an entire institution of higher learning. I think we need to be accrediting certain courses that the business community has identified, that the chambers of commerce have identified as courses that will actually be of benefit to the student once they graduate from high school. Today, we've got to also remove this stigma of working with your hands, the stigma of being a blue-collar worker. We clearly don't have enough young people who are getting in to these areas, and we're losing businesses as a result of it. There's a lot of business that has moved offshore because we don't have the technicians, we don't have the skilled employees that we need. That's going to be necessary to allow not just for our children to succeed, but for our country to succeed. And we need to make sure that our kids, when they go to school, when our students go to school, they're going for just the skills that they need at the lowest possible cost. They don't have a mountain of debt at the least amount of time that is necessary, so that when they get out of school, they're ready to benefit and to compete in the workforce.